So, this next comedian, I have known for years. He is our obligatory black comedian we have to have legally in New York State at a comedy show. One of the funniest guys I know, the only man that'll pre-work for a show by shadowboxing. Give it up for Kenneth, McLaurin!
What's up, folks? How y'all doing? Alright, make me fucking believe it. Shit. Yeah, how y'all doing? That's better. Alright, so Joe was like, yes, we have to have a black person here tonight on the show, but apparently they don't need none in the audience. Can y'all even see me? Like, let's go ahead and get it out. Like, I was in the back, and the lighting is fucked up, right? Like, I was like, oh shit, I can barely see them. I'm like, I'm gonna be like a fucking shadow. It's like magic and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got black lights and whatnot. Like, did you see the smoke on stage? Like, you saw the smoke? I was like, oh shit, they got smoke, but no lights. Yo, this is the first time I'm here, and this is cool. People were like, yo, did you know that this is a church? And I looked at all the posters, and I was like, yeah. Apparently, it's like a wrestling stadium, cheerleading spot, you know what I'm saying? Line dancing, and like sex shows on Sunday evening. The hell if I know? Yeah, this is like the weirdest comedy show. Like they went all out. Like generally, all you need is a wall, just like a wall. But they're like, go get these dudes a couch. And a microphone that works a third of the time. Tools of the trade. Tools of the trade. Oh man, all right, so Joe said something earlier that I thought was funny as hell. He was like, yeah, his dad, he was like, he got the condom. He put it on, and his dad caught him, and his dad was like, I was like, wait, Joe masturbated with a condom? Like that, like y'all listen to that story and nobody thought of that. Like that's the thing that stood out. I was like, who masturbates with a condom? Like you took safe sex to an extreme, son? Like, oh snap, I might get my hand pregnant. How can I tell my mom? Oh no! And then like I have to use the other hand instead. They'll be like cheating on each other. You hooking us up with some better sound, Howie? Oh, and then he took the other mic. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, all right, so I'm originally not from Ithaca, but I traveled there earlier, and so like before I came here, I looked to see like the demographics, so I know what to expect. And do you know like the percentage of black people here in the Horseheads area? No. Like, if I look at everybody here and over there, I'd be like, you're probably right, too. And the way you said it with authority is like you got it locked in your house. Right? You know what I'm saying? The way we got two. Be careful, you might be number 3, son. You want to be 3? Almost. Can y'all hear me? All right, bam. I gotta work. Y'all better be glad, man, because y'all have had this work and I've been talking shit about the L. You know what I'm saying? I've been like, I went there and they had the microphone work for everybody except the black dude. Did somebody just say something? Oh, he's picking it in. Now I won't do that to you because I'm supposed to come back. But yeah, so Ithaca is 0.08% black. Do you know what that means for me? Means I get excited every time I see a black person, right? And so like I moved to Ithaca from Nairobi, Kenya. So I was used to seeing black people. Coming to Ithaca, I'm like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? So anytime I saw a black person, I just get excited, right? So I'd be walking down the street downtown on the Commons, and I see another black person, and I hit the head nod like, what's up? What's up? And I get closer, and I realize it's just my reflection in the mirror. It's just me in the window looking at me. Just my sorrow, me and my reflection alone. Alone. Oh man. Do you know what it means for most white people in Ithaca? And based on the diversity here, probably y'all. It means, and based on his statement, it means that, you know, here in the Horseheads, Corning, Elmira area, y'all probably have more opportunity to interact with deer than with black people. Right? That's true, it's true. I know somebody's like, oh snap! You're right, because think about it, like, how many times have y'all been like chilling on your front porch, your back porch, just hanging out, and then you look out in your backyard, you be like, oh snap, dear, honey, look. It's a deer. Pretty common. Like somebody probably like, shit, I saw about 4 or 5 on my way here tonight, right? Conversely, how often have y'all been sitting in your back porch or your front yard and looked out and been like, honey, look, a black person. Very, right? You know what I'm saying? Like there's even signs all over the place that be like, watch out, deer might be walking across the street here. Not one sign saying, hey, black person crossing. Nothing. Nothing. This is fun. All right, so I wish I could have told Joe earlier when he came up. I'd have been like, yo, Joe, tell everybody to text their black friends to come out and put pressure on y'all. But I'm only up here for like 10 more minutes. So it's too late. It's too late. But you know, like whenever we have like the type of diversity that we have here, I like to take this time to like do like some social experiments. And we wanna treat the L like a safe space. What is said inside the L stays inside the L. Unless it's funny. I'm gonna repeat that shit everywhere. All right, so check this out. Safe space. Want to ask y'all something. It's upstate New York. This might be a little controversial. How many people think we need to get rid of the Confederate flag? If you think we need to get rid of the Confederate flag, raise your hand. Okay. And if you think like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying, that we should hold on to it, you can raise your hand, say space, I'll even close my eyes. So I get like, I get what everybody's saying, and I think that's cool. I want to tell you something that you folks might think is shocking. I actually think the Confederate flag is important. Yes. I like a lot of people look at it and they're like, oh my God, it's a big, old, just terrible sign of racism. But as a black man living in upstate New York, I recognize it as a big warning sign of danger. You know what I'm saying? Like when I leave here tonight, if my car breaks down, I need to know which house not to go to, you know what I'm saying? Like, part of me is like, we don't need less, we need more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to keep like I used to keep a whole bunch of little Confederate flag stickers in my pocket. So anytime I see some racist shit, I just be like, pow! Just throw it on there. Warner Brother, you know what I'm saying? Let me go. It was weird, man, because like it was a house, like someplace like on the way to like I think Binghamton, like from Ithaca to Binghamton. It was an old house that had a huge Confederate flag that used to fly out front of it, just like huge. And I would pass it like over the years, and it got like older and more tattered and more worn down. And then one day it was just gone. It was just gone. And I was like, motherfucker. I don't know if he actually had a change of heart or the flag just got too raggedy to keep flying. Messed me up. Oh man. But like one of my favorite things to do like in this safe space we've created is like I want to give you folks an opportunity to ask a black man a question. Like I think this would be opportunity, like any questions you folks have about the black experience. Now is a great time to ask. Think about it. This might be the first time you've ever had this opportunity in Horseheads, right? Unless he lets you talk to the 2 black people he has locked in his house. Maybe that's what y'all do on Tuesdays. Any questions for the black guy? I'm here. Like again, based on the diversity in the room, I don't know when y'all gonna have another opportunity like this. Are y'all all black people experts? She said yes. All right, why don't we ask her questions about black people? Can we do it? Okay. Why don't black people like mayo? Good fucking answer. But that was a trick question. Black people love mayo. Personally, I love that shit. It was great on sandwiches and sausage sandwiches. Yeah. No questions for the black guy? Like, safe space, y'all are. All right, so it was one time I asked this, I did this question. I was like, hey, questions for the black guy? And somebody was like, oh, I got a question. I was like, hit me with it. And he was like, do you know your daddy? I was like, nah, but I might be yours. No, the best part about that was somebody in the audience in the back was like, "See, Dale, we knew your mama was a hoe." No questions for the black guy? None? Nothing? Y'all are shy. You know what's gonna happen? After this, after the show's over, somebody's gonna come out and you be like, I had a question. But I was scared to ask. Like, y'all can ask, man, nothing. I answer questions on behalf of white people too. If y'all are ever like, do y'all ever be like, I wonder why white people do that? Like, I know why. No questions? Your non-cooperation is making this part of the show difficult. You know what I'm saying? And, but actually this is cool because y'all are breaking a lot of stereotypes around white people. You know that? Like most people would think that at the opportunity to be like anytime a black, like ask a black person anything about the black experience. You can ask me like anything, any questions you have about black people since like you were in elementary school or since your mom dated a black guy, like anything. And you would think most people are like, oh, I got so many questions, but y'all are just like, nope, not in 2023. If this was 1988, y'all would have asked a lot of shit, huh? That's funny. All right, it's like, all right, Joe said he's been married twice. I've been married thrice, 3 times. You've been married 4 times? 4. I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
2 of them are in my basement.
I'm not surprised. Again, in 1988, you could probably get away from that shit. 2023, somebody's about to report you. I know somebody's like, he said he has 2 in the basement. I'm not sure. The 2 black people that we had went missing. I know you've been married 4 times. And is your 4th wife here with you? Oh, wow, congratulations. Where did you meet? How did you meet? How did he convince you? That's the question. Like, I've been married 3 times, and my wife, I tell people, like, this is my 3rd wife, and people who know her, they'd be like, what the fuck? Like, how did he convince you? And I actually tricked her. I tricked her. I did. I'll tell you this. So, my wife is a bad chick. So she's a singer and like she tours Europe and she sings gospel. She sang at the Vatican a couple of times. She got some albums. Like she's nice, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh snap. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we was dating, I was like, oh my God, this could be me. You know what I'm saying? I could make this mine. But she's like really scared of relationships and didn't want to get married and then she was like, dude, you obviously are not good at it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you failed twice. So we were dating, right? And I was like, oh, I had a great idea. During the pandemic, I went to her, I was like, yo, baby, check this out. It's this cool thing you can do so you can get on my insurance. Because I had good insurance with the county. I was like, yo, there's this cool thing you can do where you can get on my insurance. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah, it's set up for people who just live together. I was like, anybody can do it. All y'all got to do is just live together. Friends can do it, like 2 guys can do it, 2 girls can do it. All you got to do is be roommates. She was like, really? I was like, yeah, it's called a domestic partnership. And she was like, seriously? I was like, yeah. So during the pandemic, you could just download the forms and shit off the internet, right? You know what I'm saying? So you download off the internet, you print it at the crib, It's like something serious, right? So we printed it, she filled it out, I took it, sent it in, we got the certificates, and and then she's on now my insurance. She's happy, I got her locked down, you know what I'm saying? I got her locked down. Fucking genius, I'm killing it. Like 3 months later, we're at the crib just chilling. And no, I'm at work, and she's at the crib with her friend Denise. She's like, yo, her and Denise is talking, and she was telling Denise, she was like, girl, you know what, you ought to get down with this thing, you and Kaji, your son, where he can get on your insurance. Cause y'all staying together, you know what I'm saying? She was like, Kenny put me down on it. It's this thing called the domestic partnership, and everybody can do it. And her friend Denise was like, domestic partnership? What, girl, you married? And then she called me and she was like, Kenny, Denise said we married. I was like, ish. Now I got it locked in, man. I'm about to get out of here. Y'all, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. And I think we made a connection, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we made a connection. Like, if I see y'all in the street, I can ask y'all for money. But before I go, I want to share something personal. I want to share a little personal story with you. I got a younger brother, and he just came out of the closet. Announced that he was a bisexual. And I was like, bisexual? Dude, don't that mean you just a little greedy? And the worst thing is, my little brother, he's a freak, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the freakiest people you'll meet. Like he went and got a tattoo of a vagina on his booty hole. Yes! Talking about he's gonna start tricking people. The thing that messed us up the most was we didn't know what to call him. After that, we didn't know what to call him, and we didn't know whether to call him a big pussy or a fucking asshole. Yeah, my name's Kenneth McLaurin, y'all. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great night.